It is that time where we head over to Tobago. And last night they had the THA 2017 Sports Awards. And to chat with us a little bit about that, we have Mr. Virgil Sinclair. He was awarded honorary icon. He is joining us via the telephone. And we have Mr. Anthony Goddard, a sporting official, who is joining us via Skype to chat with us about what took place last evening. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
I want to start with Mr. Anthony Goddard as the sporting official. Tell us what went down yesterday evening at the Sporting Awards.
Well, yesterday at the Sporting Awards, I won Sporting Official of the Year 2017, and as my first award, it was a great experience for me. It taught me to do better in the sport as an official, and I am really grateful for the Tobago House of Assembly, Division of Sport and Youth Affairs, for considering me for this award and for me being the recipient for this award.
Yeah. And Mr. Goddard is in target archery, and from what I was reading, you are the youngest national outdoor target archery judge at 19. So that is extremely young. What was your motivation to do that?
Well, my motivation was my family, because we are in the sport of archery. And in order for me to stay in school, because I am at tertiary level right now, education, in order for me to stay in school and be a part of archery, I decided to become a sporting official in the sport. And I went through judges courses, I went through examinations, I did my time for my hours in tournaments. I have my certificate from the Trinidad and Tobago Archery Federation, and without my family, I might not have been in this position, and I want to thank them greatly.
All right, and I want to get Mr. Sinclair in on the discussion as well, because he was awarded honorary icon last evening. Mr. Sinclair?
Hello?
Yes, so you were awarded honorary icon at the Sports Award yesterday. Tell us about that.
Well, actually, if I should say that, that's a thing I thought should have been done a long time ago. Being the most successful coach of Trinidad and Tobago, the first coach to take Trinidad and Tobago and the Caribbean to the World Cup, was me. And when I reflect on some of the things that I did, I said up to now, since 2000, I had taken Trinidad and Tobago to the semi-final of the Gold Cup. And up to now, we can't meet that. And you know, these other things. I used Signal Hill and won the most championship college. All these things involved. So I was elated as to what happened last night. And I hope that things grow, because I have a passion for the sport of football.
Yeah. And you talk about taking the Trinidad and Tobago to the World Cup. That was the under 20 1991 World Cup.
Yes, it was. Mm-hmm.
And some of our big stars came out of that team.
Yes, definitely. We had Dwight York, we had that's right, we had Dwight York, and we had Axel, I remember some of the names right now, you know, James and one or two other guys.
Yeah. But how do you see football going in Trinidad and Tobago now, knowing that you have done so much for football in Trinidad and Tobago? Where do you see it going? How do you see it going as well?
Well, at least I'm hoping that things change. Our problem is, and we must do that, and I say it all the time, if, they say football has 3 A's. It's so important. Ability. We have that. We have a lot of that. We have a lot of that. Trinidad and Tobago. We need some aggression. It's just important that the second E. But the final E is attitude. And it's so important, because I stuck for that right through my life. And I am saying, if you're not going to do the right thing, you're not going to be around. and it's so important. And if you reflect on some of the things that happened during the other things, like for instance in the World Cup, you were saying if Mr. Sinclair was around, certain things would happen. Again, I'm saying to Trinidad and Tobago, I had taken to Trinidad and Tobago since 1989 to the second round of the World Cup. And then they brought in a foreigner. And I can't tolerate that, you know, because I feel that we do things differently, but success is important.
All right, well, thank you very much, Mr. Sinclair, for chatting with us about your award and what you have done for football in Trinidad and Tobago. Now, I want to take back the discussion to Mr. Anthony Goddard, who got the Sporting Official of the Year for 2017, one of the awards at the THA 2017 Sports Awards. Mr. Goddard, you still there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so you talked about family being your motivation, but you also talked about having to go to school, so you joined, you became an official to balance things. How has that been working out for you?
It has been working out really great because it taught me discipline to manage my time, when to wake up on time, when to study, because every university student out there knows that finals and studying is a bit much. It's pressure for you. And some might say picking up a sport will just waste your time or taking up your time or something like that. But in reality, it helps you. It helps you to be a better person. It helps you to mold yourself to be a better citizen of your country. Especially for your career that you want to be in, right? It helps you a lot. That's my take on
And
things.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm seeing here that you are a medical student at the University of the West Indies.
Yes, I am presently.
Yeah. Many people think that medicine is so time-consuming, it is difficult to understand at times. You know, it's a big field. And to balance that, I'm sure your family must be very, very impressed with what you have accomplished so far.
Yes, they have, and they are helping me, motivating me to do better, and working with me into creating my future as a doctor, as well as furthering my studies and furthering my experience in archery, as not only as an official judge, but I would like to take up being an archer in the future as well.
So you have hopes of probably one day competing at the Olympics and representing Trinidad and Tobago there as well?
Yes, especially my club, Tobago Precision Archery Club in Tobago. I would love to bring home a gold for Trinidad and Tobago and for my club as well.
Yeah. So you're a young person doing all of this. What advice would you give to other young people who may want to do things but don't have the motivation, especially from family and some friends? You have had it. So what would you tell them?
To push through. Nothing in life comes easy. Nothing in life is just a walk through an open door. You have obstacles in your way, whether it's big or small. You just have to push through till the end, because I had my obstacles and my disadvantage, but through that you will always see light. You always see light through the dark at the end of the tunnel every time. Just push through and you will get your benefits. You'll reap your benefits.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Anthony Goddard, for receiving the award for
problem.
Sporting Official of the Year in Tobago. The THA 2017 Sports Award took place yesterday.